What's up guys, Frank Fulci back again with another unboxing and haul video. Welcome back to my channel. If you looked at the thumbnail of this video, you'll see I have a lot of stuff to show off this time. So serves me right for complaining the last couple videos I didn't have much to show off. But anyway, if you're new here, my name is Frank, like I said, and welcome to my channel. I do unboxings. I also started doing collection overviews recently, so go back and check out. I've done 3 of those so far. Before I jump into this, I want to say check the links down below because I just launched a new online merchandise shop for Frank Fulci branded clothing, and there's some stickers on there too. I can make a bunch of different items with my designs. They are made on demand, so as orders are put in, the product is made and then delivered straight to you guys. So if you want to show some support, I know you guys have been great in the past. That when I asked, around my birthday time, you guys had sent a couple of birthday gifts from my Amazon wish list, which is also linked down below. I can set up some sort of donate button. I don't have a Patreon, so support is great in any fashion. I love hearing from you guys in the comments and giving me the likes and the subscribes. That's support enough. But if you want to chip in a little more, definitely check out my merchandise. Rotten Roger from 3B Video already got one of my shirts and he showed it off, so you can see that post on my Instagram and on his Instagram as well, which you should be following anyway. So yeah, let's jump into this now instead of rambling on any longer. First, I want to show off a couple of things that I had to actually open. Some more Camp Arrow sale stuff. You can see this thing is all mangled and all soaking wet. My mail people aren't the brightest sometimes, so they just leave my mail packages in huge puddles of water, and so I had to open that package right away to make sure the merchandise itself wasn't actually damaged. But it's not like I needed this one anyway. It's another copy of Creepshow 2. This is a recent re-release from Arrow UK. I have the Creepshow 2 American release of this from a couple of years back in the red slip box, which is also still sealed. Definitely don't need more copies of Creepshow 2, but it's a great movie and I'm fucking sick in the head, so I had to get this other cool color just because it's a different color. I know there was like a blue one of that one originally. I don't really know what the difference was. Maybe it didn't have a booklet or something. Maybe you guys can comment down below and let me know what the difference was from the original releases to this. But that's that. Another one is another Camp Arrow entry. This is one from Grindhouse Video in Tampa. A couple weeks back I showed off the new Django set from Arrow, and I had said, hey guys, look, this is the old Django release right here. But this is Django Prepare a Coffin. So I had a couple of people point out like, hey Frank, you're a fucking idiot. Those are 2 different movies. Well, now I got another copy of the other movie. This is actually the American release, the US release of that UK release. I think the only difference is, which is funny because I'm going to actually end up keeping this one probably, is there's a booklet in here, and I don't think there's a booklet in here because it's not listed on the back. So that might be the only difference, or maybe there is a booklet, it's just not listed, but you never know. Anyway, that's Django Prepare a Coffin. I had ordered something else from not Jesse, but Mike at Grindhouse, and I had to send it back because I ordered DVD instead of Blu-ray. So hopefully we straighten that out. Next up, guys, is a little different than what I normally do, but not too much. This is a CD. Now, you guys know I usually show off, here's a CD, Frank, let me know when you review it. So yeah, I usually show off horrorcore, rap, underground stuff. I showed off Ice Nine Kills, which is metal. This is a CD by a band named Batshit Crazy. I think this is a self-titled album, actually, from what it looks like. Here's the cover. From what I understand, they are like a punk, like a horror punk, rockabilly type band, similar to, Misfits material, or if you're familiar with like Calabrese, Creepshow, any like horror punk. Maybe Wednesday 13 too, even though the style's a little bit different. Anyway, I told them I would review their CD if they sent me a copy, so expect this on the website soon. I do have to give it a listen. It's still sealed. Obviously, I just opened it in front of you guys, but yeah, I'm excited to check that out. I'm into all kinds of music, so don't be surprised by this being, non-horrorcore, guys. let's just start jumping into these packages, man. A lot of stuff to show off. I don't want to keep you guys all day. This is a cool one from the good folks at Fright Rags. Haven't gotten anything from them in a while, but I could not pass this one up, and you guys will see why in a second. Of course, Fright Rags always sends all sorts of goodies, so here's the old school Warheads. Those things are fucking sour as hell still. Here's a nice little Halloween sticker. That's dope. Their designs are always sick. I love ordering from these guys. Here's another trading card, which I love doing. These are, by the way, I never actually said this, so I don't know if I should let my secret out, although it's not a secret. These are their inspiration for the design of my horrorcore cards that I created. It's 2 series out so far, but if you look at this cover, you know, this design of just a simple rectangle with a grungy background and the text underneath, pretty much ripped that right off for my cards, but don't tell too many people that. Anyway, the shirt in hand here, guys, is one of my Nonno Lucio. This is a design for Lucio Fulci, and all these fucking details are amazing. I'm gonna have to go over this a little later off camera, but some of the more blatant stuff is obviously Zombie, House by the Cemetery, Black Cat, New York Ripper, all sorts of good stuff on here, all referencing his many films, and I love it. I love this. They released this for his birthday, which was a little while ago, so I had pre-ordered this. I'm very excited to have that. Next up, guys, man, so many things to get through. I'll do this big Amazon box, and then we'll get into more movies, because this is not movie related, but some of you guys may appreciate it. Oh yeah, I love the box inside a box. Amazon is crazy. Sometimes they don't package their shit at all, and other times they go a little overboard, but whatever. The more protection, the better. This is another vinyl record. I had shown off one recently by the dead man, Blaze You Dead homie, from Magic Ninja Entertainment, formerly of Psychopathic Records. And this is another Magic Ninja vinyl. This is of the Good Boys Twisted. Mad Season, their newest album. Yeah, I already have this on CD. I showed that off when it came a little while back, of course. So I jumped on Amazon and grabbed the vinyl of this. I don't know if there was any special editions or different colors or whatever of this. I know the Blaze one was offered in different colors. Of course, I got fucking black vinyl, which, whatever, it's a vinyl record. It's still gonna play the same, but there's dope colors: white, red, green, all sorts of colors. And of course, I wasn't lucky enough to get one. I don't know if Amazon had those choices, or not choices, but had them in stock. I don't know if M&E sent Amazon any special colors like that, but anyway, guys, let's get into this shit some more. We're already into it, obviously, but next up, this is a package from Barnes & Noble, which I guess if you follow a lot of YouTubers, you might be seeing a bunch of Barnes & Noble Criterion sale stuff as of late. The infamous Criterion sale that they do, I think, twice a year. 50% off, because Criterions are pretty pricey on a normal day. But the sale definitely gives collectors a chance to stock up on stuff that they're missing in their collection. I made a comment to my buddy Mason, Puff Puff Comics. I don't know if it was on a comment on my video or one of his videos or something, that I'm not my knowledge of film and my taste in film necessarily aren't sophisticated enough for Criterion Collection movies, and I feel the same way for Arrow Academy. I look at these movies and I don't know what the fuck they are by title. I've never heard of them. They look too artsy to me. They look too, not necessarily out of my realm, because I do like all types of film, even though majority of stuff I show off is like horror and exploitation and stuff. But I look at these Criterion titles, I'm like, there's no way have any right buying these. I don't know anything about these movies, so I'm not just gonna buy them just to have them like I do with some other collections, but that's another story for another day. But anyway, so I only picked up one title, and it's a good one, so there's no point to be sad about just picking up one thing. This is the Bruce Lee, his greatest hits. Now, the funny thing is about this, so it's a nice sturdy box set. So it has the Big Boss, Fist of Fury, The Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and Game of Death. Every single title in here was previously licensed and owned, whatever you want to say, by Shout Factory and their Shout Select line. I'm pretty sure I have every single one of them from Shout Select. Maybe I'm missing one, but this explains why those went out of print a while back, and makes sense because now Criterion owns it. But excited to jump into this. I'm sure this has a whole bunch of goodies in terms of extras. You know, there's 7 Blu-ray discs, and there's 4K digital restoration. So I'm sure the scans might be better than the, I don't know if they're new scans necessarily, or if those 4K scans were part of the Shout Select ones. I would have to do a little side-by-side comparison, but don't know if you can zoom in on that and see what those features are, guys. But tons of stuff. Sure you can find it online. I don't want to go over everything because while some of you guys want to hear that, not a lot of you guys do. I feel like I'm not going to sit here and read off shit all day. So yeah, let's keep going, boys and girls. Next up is a package from Ronin Flicks. You guys probably know by now, if not from your own personal shopping experience, but from watching my videos, they are one of the distributors of Code Red titles, Scorpion titles. They have some Arrow stuff on there. They recently started putting some other little releases from other labels on there too. But mainly Scorpion titles is what I get from them. So I'm pretty sure that's all this is again today. And these are 5 new releases that they put up all at once. Is a little more than normal, and I mean, you guys know I spend money haphazardly anyway, but I don't usually like to put in orders that big, but I didn't want to miss out. There was a few titles over the last year that I didn't buy right away, and I don't think I really missed out on any of them from Ronin, but they do have special goodies sometimes, like magnets and cool stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys I don't know nothing about any of these. This is, again, Scorpion in conjunction with MGM. Cycle Savages, just looks like a cool biker exploitation movie from 1969, so it's an oldie. But just looking at the screenshots here, I mean, it looks like the restoration and the remaster is pretty crisp. Looks like, I'm sure they did a great job on this. So excited to check this out. Just a biker action flick. Oh, Bruce Dern is in it, Chris Robinson, Casey Kasem. My God, that's going to be fun. Next up is one called 315. Adam Baldwin, Deborah Foreman, Danny De La Paz. This is from 1985, so a little newer. The Cobras, a vicious street gang, rules an embattled high school with their... Damn, they're spelled incorrectly. Their brand of terror, but they're headed for a showdown when a former member turned good, Adam Baldwin from My Bodyguard and Conan and Tate, challenges their reign. Also starring Deborah Foreman from Valley Girl and April Fool's Day, Danny De La Paz from Barbarossa and Cuba, Mario Van Peebles from Exterminator 2 and New Jack City, Ed Lauder from Death Wish 3, Renee Auberjonois from Images and King Kong, Wayne Crawford from Headhunter, Scott McGinnis from Joysticks, and Gina Gershon from Showgirls. Hey now. Now see this 80s classic in HD. So a high school exploitation action movie. Should be cool. Next up looks a little more horror related than the last two. Night Visitor. Not sure what the hell it is that I'm looking at on the cover here. If it's a demon, an insect, a human, maybe a combination of all three. That is the Night Visitor. So we'll have to find out what that Night Visitor actually is. But it's a brand new 2019 HD master for the 1989 cult horror thriller, directed by Rupert Hitzig. Terrifying tale about a young man named Billy who claims that a respected member of his community, his history teacher, is behind a series of horrific occult murders. Elliot Guild and Richard Roundtree help sleuth out the satanic killer in this fast-paced demonic thriller that will keep you in its spell until its spine-tingling end. Can Billy get the cops to believe him, or will he and his girlfriend be the next victims? My God! It's gonna be crazy, man. Next up, we have David Carradine in POW, The Escape. It's another little action flick, new 2019 transfer of a 1986 film. So another actioner right here. Cool, cool. And this one's probably the most, well, I probably am going to be most interested in The Night Visitor, but here's a Jean-Claude Van Damme flick with a slipcover, guys. The rest of them don't have that. Now, all of these are Scorpion. None of them are Code Red. Okay. This is Death Warrant. So maybe you guys can, maybe you should know by now I'm not the biggest Jean-Claude Van Damme fan in terms of I'd never actually seen probably 99% of his movies. I've maybe seen one of his movies in my entire life. So maybe Raj can tell me if this is one of the better ones. Roger from 3B Videos, an aficionado, if you will, on JCVD. But this should be fun. This is from 1990, so maybe a little early 90s cheese in here. But it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, so you know what to expect, I guess. Although I wouldn't, right? Because I never saw his movies. Anyway, next up, guys. Moving right along here. I'm going to try to get through this. We're at about 16 minutes. My video cuts off at a little after 23. So maybe I can get this done in 7 more minutes. Otherwise, I'll be stitching some videos together. But don't you guys worry about that. I'm usually pretty good with that kind of thing. Here is a release from Severin. No, it was not part of the Severin fiasco of a sale that they had recently, although that package has supposedly shipped out too, according to an email they sent me. I'm surprised. But a bunch of different little cards here, and a booklet. This is interesting. Cinestop. So I'm assuming this is about a lot of the films that you're gonna see here. Anyway, guys, this is a box set, of course, a little sticker. Guys, if you look at my the merchandise that I was talking about before, my Frank Fulci merch, you'll recognize a lot of the designs that I did. I just am paying homage to a lot of these labels that I love. So you'll see a Frank Fulci face in the style of Severin. You'll see Frank Fulci text in the style of Scream Factory and Vestron Video and all sorts of other cool things. So if you guys, like I said, want to support, you want to sport Frank Fulci's name or face across your chest or even on stickers, please help me out there. Anyway, guys, this is the complete Lenzi and Baker Giallo collection. 6-disc set, 4 Blu-rays, 2 CDs. Man, it's funny that people, these companies still do CDs. Here's Intervision. Obviously, I still collect CDs, but I don't know too many other people that actually still collect CDs or even listen to CDs. My car is a 2020 vehicle and it still has a CD player, so I'm happy about that. But again, not too many vehicles even have CD players anymore. So anyway, guys, this has Orgasmo, So Sweet, So Perverse, Quiet Place to Kill, Knife of Ice. And I guess the 6th disc would be like a bunch of extras and stuff. This is a dope set, nice quality hard box, which is a little better than most of the Severin box sets that they've done in the past. Let me try to grab it off my shelf without breaking too many things. Here's the Hemisphere Box of Horrors, flimsy ass, bent ass case. And they've done, I have 3 box sets from them like that, all flimsy as hell. But nice to see this, and I'm not gonna unwrap this in front of you guys, but it looks like it's gonna open from the top, you know, vertically. So that's a little different too. So nice to have this. I'll be jumping into that soon. It's cool that it came with this booklet and everything. So yeah, so they're films from Umberto Lenzi and Hollywood actress Carol Baker. Interesting, man. So these are movies from the 60s and 70s. Anyway, if you guys want more information about that, again, I don't want to bore you guys with too many details. I also don't want to seem like I'm rushing through this stuff, but I don't know. I feel like you guys want to see it. You don't necessarily want to hear me reading off. Anyone could read these details online, but I could be wrong. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know if you want to just sit here and watch me read shit all day, because I will do that if you guys are willing to sit and listen. Obviously, I'm not gonna deny you guys what you want. Here is a package from Vinegar Syndrome. It is for the, yeah, we're still in July. It's for the June package. Obviously, you guys know I'm a subscriber, so I get stuff sent to me automatically. I don't know what these movies are. Actually, I know what this one, Old Dracula, I think I heard it, someone saying it was a comedy. So that should be pretty fun. It's from 1974. So Count Dracula has converted his castle into a tawdry tourist attraction as a means of luring in unsuspecting visitors and draining them of their blood. But his dream is to find the perfect blood type needed to resurrect his bride, Vampira, back to the world of the undead. Or back to the world of the undead. Don't you mean back from the world? Anyway, when one of his latest guests turns out to have blood that's a perfect match, Dracula is over the moon until the lab error results in an unexpected change to beloved Vampira. She's been unintentionally transformed into a soul sister. Oh my god. Determined to restore his wife's original skin tone. Jesus Christ. Dracula travels to London in search of the girl responsible for the mishap, much to Vampira's dismay. Creative mix of vampire film comedy and a hefty dose of social satire from acclaimed director Clive Donner. Old Dracula was first released as Vampira and stars award-winning thespian David Niven, alongside cult character actress Teresa Graves, featuring gothically tinged cinematography by Anthony Richmond. Vinegar Syndrome presents this early 70s British favorite in its US Blu-ray debut in 2K restoration. So that should be pretty interesting once I dive into that. And this one, again, know nothing about this. They were best friends until they crossed the wrong border. Best friends. This one is from 1974. I'm not going to read this one, guys, but interesting. I am used to Vinegar Syndrome sending out more. Like, when they do just these couple of titles per month, it's cool. Obviously, I mean, everyone knows I don't have room on my shelves anymore, so it, you know, the less movies I get, the better, I guess. But as a subscriber, you know, I always expect to get like 3-4 titles. I do the horror only and exploitation only package. I don't do like the adult films. So I'm sure there would have been maybe there was 2 adult films this month, June, I don't know. But anyway, that's that, guys. That's everything. I managed to get through everything pretty quickly here, so yeah, a bunch of sick movies here, guys. Obviously, some vinyl, a CD I gotta review, and a shirt that is awesome from Fright Rag. So hit me in the comments below, guys. Make sure you check out the last couple of videos I did, the overview collection. I have a decent idea of what I'm gonna do this coming week. If not, maybe I'll skip a week. I don't know. I'm not really on a perfect schedule for that yet. But I think you guys have been pretty receptive to those videos, so I'll continue them. I've done Full Moon, Unearth, and Necrostorm, and I have a decent idea of what I'll do next. So check out those videos, comment on them, comment down below here. Hit me up. If you don't want to comment, hit me up in on my socials, guys. They're all linked down below. Amazon wishlist down below. Merchandise store, please check it out. Maybe something will tickle your fancy, guys. Love you all. Until next time, peace out. Be good.